So then guys, I know what you're all thinking. You're in your pyjamas, Hayden. You're not fucking wrong. Today I'm recording in 4K 60 frames per second, and I can already tell from the view in the actual phone itself. It looks pretty insane. But in regards to this YouTube channel at the moment, I'm going to be building a PC today, and you guys are going to be here firsthand to see it. Today we're going to be building something pretty impressive, and I know you guys are really going to want to see this, so I literally cannot be asked to wait. I need to get this thing built. Here's the B550 board. It's incredibly heavy. I'm going to get it unboxed obviously on camera for you guys. Wow, there it is. That is fucking heavy too. The heatsink's huge on this. You know what? First off, we're going to install the RAM, because I've got a load of sticks to put in this thing, so before you say you're putting them in the wrong slots, I'm actually not, so don't worry about it. They're all the same RAM, so there's nothing to worry about in that sense. Just making sure everything is lined up so I don't break anything. There you go. Let's get the other one unboxed. Oh, what a pain in the arse. Right, we're going to get it open. Right, there we go. Sticks have been taken out. HyperX. Yeah, it goes in this way. Right. That makes more sense. Like I say, I already built my last computer, you guys know this. So here is the Siberian Rocket SSD. I didn't know it was going to be this small, but I really don't care. It's still got super fast read-write speeds, and there's a heatsink on the board there too to install this onto. So it's got 1 terabyte. I don't know why it's this small. I swear to God in YouTube videos these look bigger. Making anything, I've never actually installed an M.2 SSD before, but there we go. Should just fit in. Yep, fucking hell, it fit in perfectly. Right, so I managed to get it installed. I was really confused to why there wasn't a screw, but there was, so it's fine. Time to unbox the Ryzen 3700X now. Here it is. It's not very hard to install. Just going to take it out of the package and get it straight onto the board, like so. Make sure that this arm is up. So essentially you want to drop it in the way it says Ryzen. Straight up basically where it just says the AM4 socket. And that's that. The processor is now in. So we now got the CPU plugged in and the heatsink put on top with the CPU fan plugged into the top over there. This is a massive ball ache compared to what I expected it to be. I made a bit of a mistake really. I put the cables in before I did anything else, and I know what you're thinking. You're not using anti-static material, Hayden. What are you doing? And you're not wrong about that. My CPU header's in the way, which is a fucking problem at the moment. How the fuck? Oh no, that's fine. It fits in just like that. But now I need screws. And I've realised that I don't actually have any in this case, which is a fucking problem. I'm going to start plugging in some cables because I feel like it's going to do... And it's going to be an absolute ball ache if I don't. No, that is the right one. Just getting it the fuck in. It's super hot in here. Which isn't helping me. I know what you're thinking. You haven't even screwed the motherboard down, so what are you doing? But because it's lying flat, it's not too much of a big deal. Woo, it's hot in here. I'm not seeing Sata, which is really strange. Maybe they don't take Sata cables in here. If that's the case, I'm fucking screwed. This is way more awkward than I thought, I'm gonna be honest, boys. I've just realised what I've done as well. I haven't taken off the M.2 fucking plastic. Now I've had to take all of these brackets out at the back because I've currently got no screws for the motherboard. I'm gonna have to explain why later because I can't now. Let's just say I've got it all screwed in for the moment in time. The only worry I've got is I've brought the CPU power cable up the back, but it isn't gonna turn around because that fucking thing's in the way. Fuck, I've just realised I need to find the screw. Fuck me, what a pain in the arse. I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna get another screw from. Jesus Christ. I found a replacement screw, but as you can clearly see it's mismatched to the other one over there, but I don't really give a shit as long as it stays together. Right, so the EVGA fucking plugs are plugged in and it looks ass, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way of sorting that out. This is the worst I've probably sweated in my fucking life, but I'm basically done, guys. All I need to do is plug in these last few cables and that's it. Like, there's nothing else to do. So then guys, I had a few technical difficulties. Essentially, I was putting in the power cables at the bottom. I have no clue how I put them in right, but essentially you put power at the top, reset at the bottom, and power LED 1 and 2 just there. They're all plugged in nice and thoroughly. Everything's plugged in properly. The SSD is in and everything. So the only thing left to do is see whether this thing boots up, and then I can go along and try and do the rest of it. So looks like I put the power cables in properly now. Obviously I'm going to have to sort the cable management out, but I think it's working. The fans aren't moving on the RTX 2080 Ti, which does make me a little worried. However, I'm sure it'll be fine, because I'm going to go have a look at the computer itself and see what's going on. Obviously, as you guys can see, it's quite cramped in there, but that is what the case looks like inside. It's been a pain in the ass getting everything together, like I say, so hopefully if you guys are building a PC, you'll have a bit of a better time than I will with this thing. However, I'm excited to finally have a tripod so I can actually record myself without the camera falling over. So once I've got this thing booted up, I'll let you guys know what's going on. So the computer is on, as you can see. Let's swivel that round. We're now in the BIOS, so we're able to hopefully boot off the original Sata drive, SSD drive that I had, because that actually has Windows 10 pre-installed. It's been a pain in the arse to get the power cables right. I did actually have to go to the instruction manual, something I didn't think I would have to do, because I've built a PC twice now. Expert level at PC building, apparently. I'm not. I know enough about PC building to do it myself, but I definitely went to the instruction manual for this build, because the front power connectors off that PC to the motherboard was insane to get them right, and then obviously to finally get into the BIOS, it's been a pain in the arse. And hopefully things will go smoothly going into the next chapter of building the PC and seeing what it's like. So then guys, I'm sure you're all wondering, what exactly have I actually brought here? And I know it seems slightly illogical to some of you, but the truth is, what I've brought actually makes sense, and you're kind of going to understand exactly where I'm coming from. So first off, we have the Siberian Rocket. Now this thing does, I believe, 3,000 read speeds to 3,500 write speeds. Now I didn't go with the full size one, I went with the little one, and there's two M.2 SSD NvMe ports on the motherboard, which I'm sure you guys could see me struggling to build my computer. I don't think there's anything wrong with the way I built my computer. I think it's built pretty much as best as it can be for my standards. And to be fair, I know you guys are thinking your PC's going to be chucked up in the corner. If I need to buy extra fans, or I see my computer struggling to run things in high settings and stuff, I will not even hesitate to buy new things, so don't worry about that. So first off, we have the Sabrent M.2 SSD. This thing is going to provide me with nice read-write speeds, transferring data on and off. This is going to be great for uni. I'm generally just loading games and getting into places quite a lot faster. Next up, I have the Ryzen 7 3700X, and this purchase doesn't seem normal, or it doesn't seem right, but the truth is, I'm actually going to be sending this back for a Ryzen 4700X when it officially comes out. But for now, the Ryzen 3700X is more than enough to get my work done, 4K editing and the rest of it, so I'm very happy with this model. I don't even know what next up. What even is this? You know what? I'm happier than anything. Thank you so much, guys. No, seriously, that's just extra screws and stuff. I brought Vengeance DDR4 RAM, and this stuff is high speed 16 gigabytes RAM storage memory. Fuck! Today I'm stressed, guys. I'm just trying to chill, but I also got HyperX RAM, which is the same everything as this, it's just a different brand. I don't care about different brand stuff. Doesn't mean fuck all to me. Then I brought my tripod, which is currently what my camera's on now, so let's not care about that. Then we have the B550 Tomahawk, and this thing is awesome. It's PCIe Gen 4 ready, so you can, use PCIe Gen 4 related things, SSDs, CPUs, GPUs, RAM, etc. There it is. It's the HyperX RAM, but I left it in there because it's easier to store away. Incredible motherboard. It's got a little bit of RGB lighting on it. It's even got a core boost if you need it to. It's just a great motherboard. It's got massive heat sinks, and yeah, the Tomahawk series has always been fantastic for the B450, so I went with the B550 version because feature-proof for Ryzen 4000. Oh! And finally, we have the Corsair TX750M. This is just a 750 watt power supply, and I know what you're thinking. You've got an RTX 2080 Ti, a Ryzen 3700X, a couple of fans. What the hell do you need that much for? You know, you could probably get away with 650. I don't know whether I'm going to upgrade in the future to an RTX 3080. I don't know whether in the future I plan on, getting a better processor than a 4700 or 3700X. I don't know what I'm going for, so I thought I would at least future-proof and get a gold plus rated 750, and it just means that I've got extra room and a good power supply. So overall, that's pretty much it. And then obviously I have the EVGA Black RTX 2080 Ti, which I got for £450, or basically the exact amount as an Xbox Series X, but yeah, 14.2 teraflops of pure porn right here. It's a great graphics card. It's going to supply me with ray tracing. And before you ask, what the fuck is the point in having that? Calm the fuck down for a moment, because this is going to be fantastic for 4K 60 frames per second gaming, which is mainly what I want it for, and even maybe 100 or 120 FPS, kind of like the Series X. It's great. I've got an incredibly powerful graphics card, and overall an overkill, incredible badass PC. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon, and peace!